I guess mirroring is sympathy and empathy is empathy. So if I were talking to a friend and she was describing a really, really rough day at work, and I'm an entrepreneur, I don't go into an office, I don't have a boss. She's like, my boss has been really mean to me. Maybe I can't empathize. Like, I haven't had a boss in 5 years. And so maybe I just say, wow, that sounds really tough. And oh, he said that to you. And oh, I'm so sorry, you know. And that's just sort of mirroring. It's just taking her emotion that she's sharing with me and me saying, yeah, wow, that must be really tough. And I'm not internalizing it and being like, wow, what would that feel like? And that is really tough. And that reminds me of how my dad is tough on me, or that reminds me of something that I actually can draw from. I understand. I understand why she's upset. Let me really access her and come to her from a place of mutual understanding to show her that I really understand. I really see her. So mirroring is about just saying intellectually I can understand that that's upsetting to you. I don't personally get it, but that sucks. And that can be helpful, but it's not the same as really seeing someone and relating and saying, I really, you know what? Wow, I feel in my gut the pain that you're feeling right now, and I know how unpleasant that is, and gosh, I'm sorry, and I'm here for you. That's empathy, right? And so whether it's a human being mirroring versus empathizing, or an editorial entity, it'd be one thing if the readers were giving comments and the writers were saying that's so interesting and let's make this a real dialogue, and then it becomes more interesting. But if it's simply just giving the people what they want to shut them up, like, yeah, 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 it sounds like you had a tough day, or yeah, 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 I know that you want to read about rigged elections, so we'll just publish a bunch of like articles about that. That's just mirroring, and it doesn't do anything except bolster the recipient's viewpoint. But it doesn't help you as the empathizer understand it any better, because you're simply just a wall. You're a mirror. So that's the danger, is that editorial is just building up someone's viewpoint without actually thinking about what they're doing. In the same way that someone's saying, wow, that sounds like a tough day at work. If you're not really thinking about it, you're just sort of helping the person feel sorry for themselves and moving on with your life. But you're not there with them. That's not intimacy. That's just mirroring. So I would argue that mirroring, it can be quite insidious if you're not careful. Whereas empathizing, you're at least taking it on board and putting it in through your own system. It makes you as the empathizer better because you understand how other people feel. And it makes you a better supporter of the person on the other side, whether it's a reader or a friend.